Wait a minute. Is that my new follower? Cool Amy? The Cool Amy? The very cool Amy. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. We're going to be continuing where we left off last time, which means we're starting with some seam ripping. Very cool Amy. I saw cool Amy, so I had to get my cool shades. Welcome. In this stream, I'll show you what I'm doing by wearing a very cool camera on my head. So you can kind of see what's going on. See firsthand sewing, witness all the mistakes from the POV. How are we all doing today? Yeah, like I said, we're gonna get straight in. So I'm just gonna start seam ripping this real quick. I finished trying to put the collar on last stream, but I realized that I did not do it in the right direction. Whoops. Partway through, I kind of knew I was doing it wrong, but we were committed, so we just went with it. I did a little bit of prep off stream as well. My sewing machine is maybe going to break soon, so I tried to do a little bit of maintenance on it. We'll find out what happens. I am good, Amy. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you asking. Do you do any types of crafts as well for yourself? Do you do sewing or anything else cool or fun like that? I love the seam ripper. Things just falling right off. You do so. Very nice. Yes, we frequently seam rip here. We do be seam ripping. What type of things do you like to sew? I mostly make clothes for myself, and I'm still kind of in my learning process. This is one of the more technical things I've done before, and yeah, we're working on this jacket. So far, what we have is this. We got most of it done. We were working on the sleeves. We're probably going to attach those today. And then we're also going to try to work on adding the plackets and the facing where the zipper goes. And that's, we'll hopefully be able to do today, or hopefully we can get to that. But I'm not sure, so we'll have to see. But so far, so good. It is a little big on me, but as far as the way it looks, I think it's looking pretty clean. I'm already making a mess over here, dropping some things. Very good, very cool. EB seams. How did those shorts turn out? Do you have some pockets? Do they work? Do they hold things? Welcome. On my stream, I don't know if you just saw my jacket I was doing, but on my stream we're working on this jacket, and I wear a camera so you can see what we're doing as I'm doing it. And as I just said, I let you see the errors firsthand. See all my mistakes. Trying to clean off some of the thread from the seam ripping I just did. Also, I'm noticing my interfacing is just like falling off here. That's great. Very good. Also, I like to show this view so then you get to see my amazing nails. You're at work. Oh no! You finished them today! They do work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see here. All right, let me clean up a little bit of my mess. Also, I keep showing this off because I just set this up. Look at that amazing storage up there. Woo, so clean. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I need to seam rip this off as well. More ripping. Gotta go set some tables. Hopefully I can see you live sometime soon. Yeah, thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Really appreciate it. And congrats on finishing your shorts. Yeah, we'll talk soon. Good luck at work. Get this ripped out real quick. You should get up and cut your pattern, but the kitty is crazy right now. I mean, gotta take care of the cat. What's your cat's name? But I will say though, you know, you're watching Sewing with the Homies. You could be sewing with me. You could be working on your pattern with the homies. Just saying. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. The choice is yours, Amy. But you could be sewing with the homies. Ooh. I don't want to pronounce that incorrectly, but is it like a sound like Maya? Maya? She sounds lovely. Tell her I said, psst, psst, psst. Please and thank you. Ah yes, use black thread on this. That'll be nice. That will be helpful. Great idea. Okay, the action will shortly begin. Just need to get some of this out of the way. Oh, Mia. Cute. French Canadian. Hey, how fitting that I put these on when you joined. Huh? I guess I'll keep them on. All right. I think we got most of the thread out of there. Good enough for me, at least. Should we just start with trying to put that cuff right back on the sleeve? I kind of think so. So I think where I went wrong last time is I should have had the sleeve flipped out. You sure you see with him? Yeah, of course. Amy, what are you talking about? I can totally see. I can definitely see what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Can you see? No, I'm kidding. I can see pretty well, actually. Fairy dust. Of course we still got the purple nails. Look at them. How do they look? Oh, a little bit chipped, actually. But yes, I do. Thank you for asking. Do you have purple nails? Sew the right side of a cuff to the wrong side of the sleeve. It's definitely what I thought I did the last time, but I was just doing it, well, the wrong way. Right side cuff, Wrong side sleeve. Do it like so, and then we lift it up like that. Right? I think that's right. That definitely isn't what I did last time, right? I think. I definitely know what I'm doing in this step right here, right now. And I have full confidence on what I am doing right here, right now. You do not. That's right. Purple is your favorite color. I recall you saying that. Well, there you go. Look at him. Well, that one. Purple. Oh, Canada. I miss Canada. Want to go back and visit soon. I'm also checking the length on this again, just to make sure. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, let's see if the machine works today. This thing is in desperate need of maintenance. Probably about 3 or 4 years ago, or more. And it's kind of to the point of almost breaking, but I spent a little bit of time this week trying to find somewhere to get this serviced and maintained, but it's pretty expensive, and they were quoting like 2 or 3 weeks, depending on the places I was calling. It makes it a little bit difficult for my stream schedule, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do in that time. Do I just buy a new machine? Do I just not stream for a couple of weeks? Do I figure out something else? I don't know. I'm a bit of a loss at that at the moment. Confetti Yeti! Yeah, Amy, this is a little bit weird. It's, well, you can see with me. But we're sewing the cuff to the outside, we flip it up, and then they do something weird with the other piece of the cuff, where you fold it on the outside, fold a part of the wrong side to the outside there. You sew around the edge, and then it gets flipped, and then top stitch. I did it once on a test pattern, testing out this jacket. But yeah, it's a bit of a strange way to like hide the inside. How are you today, Confetti Yeti? We'll go with this. I'm still not entirely confident I'm just doing exactly what I did before. But we'll see. I am good, thank you. Happy Friday. Friday. It is Friday, right? Yes. But yes, to try to help my machine a little bit, I did vacuum it out before stream, so hopefully that will help a little bit. It was a little bit fuzzy on the inside. I'm just kind of trying to do anything I can to like limp this along. Stay with me, brother. Please. Okay. So we're looking like this, which seems fine. I think. Yes. Because this is supposed to be the right side here. On the wrong side. And then we do, where's my other? Here it is. Now we do it like this. Around this side. And when it flips, no, like this. Once again, I definitely know what I'm doing right now at this step. Fully confident on what I'm doing. No problems here. Yeah, okay, I think it's like this. Then when we flip it out, this little, like, this part though, this is a little weird. Did I do this right? Press a long edge on a cuff piece to the wrong side. That's what we didn't do right. I needed to do the fold this way. Yeah. Listen, it was the end of a long stream last time. Bunch of issues last time. I just interfaced everything for the placket and facing today. Just before, so I think we should be ready to go once we hopefully get through these sleeves. Trying to just finger press this a little bit. Why is it so bumpy here? Fold, please. Sorry, very focused on folding this. Okay. Order by me. Yes. Yes, the instructions are pretty good actually. I've done a good amount of patterns from them recently. Oh wait, I can actually show. So I'm working on the jacket now. This is the second time I've done this. But then I've also just recently worked on a hoodie from them, which is super easy. But pretty clear patterns, nice pattern as well. And then I've also done some like chino pants from them. And maybe something else too. I have a handful of patterns from them. I do like that company. And the owner is very nice. Not an ad. But order by me. Give me a call. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is looking better now. So now that we have the long edge of cuff pressed to the wrong side, sew to the cuff, the end of the sleeve, right side is facing. And then we do a little one of those. And then we're looking cool. Definitely less men's patterns, that's for sure. I went down the avenue a little bit of trying to draft my own patterns. And I think I still want to try that out someday. But I'm still a little bit too new in this craft and what I'm doing to fully go that route. I found that the markings and everything you get on patterns like this are just so helpful when you're especially like learning different techniques and different ways to attach pieces. So for now, I'm going to try to keep with patterns that I like and that I can find. But I think I want to go back to trying to draft my own. I made a handful of shirts and a couple pairs of pants from patterns that I drafted from scratch. So it wasn't a total failure, but the fit wasn't probably as good as it could have been if it was a real pattern. Okay, do I have this right now? I think we're just going around. Let's give it a go. But yeah, I kind of went my own route of trying to draft patterns just because I wasn't really finding things I liked. Never tried it? I mean, it's kind of fun. There's definitely a learning curve to it, a little bit of a challenge, but for the most part, it's just kind of like drawing out some lines from your measurements. Like you just, well, what I did was I was just checking out some different YouTube videos, some tutorials on it. Was given a couple books to look at as well for pattern making. Quite a bit that goes into it, but it was a fun little side project, and it was fun to just doodle around on some paper. You should give it a go though. It might be fun. Maybe you'll be crazy good at it. Okay, did we do it right? So we do need to trim this to thin it out a little bit so it'll turn better. But then we should be able to go like this. Flip it out. And then let me turn the sleeve again. Wrinkle up all of it in the process. And I should just be able to, See, I think I did this on the other version of this too. I don't know if I'm doing the fold too much on the inside, but like I don't really get the whole fold portion of it. Because I think I'm supposed to attach it so it's like down here and covering up this bit. But the problem that I had before, and I forgot about that until right now, is the edge of it isn't covered because we have it folded. Something in that step I don't do entirely right, but I think we can work with it and hide it. And you'll find that my work is not very precise. And I always have plenty of issues showing on my garments. But that's just kind of my style. They'll be there until I learn for them to not be there, I guess. I think that'll turn out okay. Like I could fold it up into there a little bit, but also I'm kind of having to stretch this down a little bit to get over the seam so that it looks a little bit cleaner. I don't know, maybe we can do better on the other sleeve. But it's looking a little strange, if I'm gonna be honest here. Like that is looking almost right. That's pretty much there. Except for the little nubs on the ends. If you want a good t-shirt pattern, it's just Yali? I don't know how to do the first name, but Nico. Okay. Pretty blessed with fit with before. So I feel much need to make your own patterns. Fair enough. Sometimes base is seam allowance and then fold the basing line. Yep. I see what you're saying. I'm gonna try to clean this up a little bit. As far as like trimming it down just a touch. I also don't want to do too much so I don't end up like I did last time where I cut out too much and then the seam just gave out. Trim down all of this a little bit here. I'm halfway tempted to just like cut off this little corner. We'll see what happens. Trim grade and seam allowance around the cuff before turning it out. Sew the outside cuff to the sleeve at the hem, hiding everything inside the cuff. Top stitch around the cuff. Yeah. Still, just how does that not happen with this technique? Does not compute. Does not compute. Few minutes in and we've already got a big mess. Perfect. Just trying to turn out this corner a little bit more. A bit more of an edge to it if I can. That's looking good. Might be a little bit of a short stream again today. My local fabric shop has a big sale going on. And it's only lasting today and tomorrow. So we need to go. We need to do some shopping. Hopefully get some deals, get up stuff for our next project. I do actually have the next project lined up. We'll be making pants next. This is a canvas material. This is a mustard color. And I'm actually gonna make pants with the same type of canvas, but the color is a smoky pink. I think that'll look pretty good. Did you fold too much? I could have. I didn't really measure it. That's something I also don't always do sometimes. It's supposed to be 5/8. That's, I mean, that is a little bit bigger than 5/8. No, not Joanne. Although RIP to Joanne. No, it's a local place that I have. I don't know why they have a sale going on. They just do for a few days. And it's like 25% off everything plus sale items. So yeah, we be going. We be shopping. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little fold. I'm pretty sure that's actually what we did here. This is the test version of the jacket we did. Yeah, see, I had a little bit of excess over the edge and I think I just tried to like fold it up a little bit. I didn't do too much finishing detail on this. Oh yeah, I just totally missed on this side too. Great test. Really, really good testing here. Well done on the testing, wow. All right, that didn't really tell me anything. You missed a sale at your local store. 55% off for 55 years. Oh, terrible sale to miss. My condolences. I'm devastated for you. 55% off. In this economy? Wow. Insane. Alright, I've gotten to the point where I feel like I've been fiddling with it too much. And now I care less, and now I just want to get it sewed on. But I'm trying to get it to lay a little better. Do we start with... I'm going to try to start down here, secure what I can. And then I'll do a top stitch. And the top stitch I can tell is already going to be... or the cuff itself is going to be a little bit weird. Because I'm pulling down this side to cover up some of these seam things. So that'll look a little strange, but that's all right. Let's just try it. If we hate it, well, we'll try again someday. Get under there, please. It's too much fabric. You're broke. Try and base the fold line on the next cut. On the next cuff, rather. But Amy, I don't always like to do basting. But I should. I'll try it. Because you've asked. Also my pleat there. What did I do with my pleats? There's a basting stitch. There's some thread from before. It's a little bit messy. Like, which way is the pleat even going? Did I fold it over the wrong way? I don't even know what that is. What did I do last time? Actually, last stream I just had technical issue after technical issue. So, maybe I wasn't in the best state to keep sewing. Speaking of not liking basting, I don't really do a lot of the things you're supposed to do. I'm getting better at it, but I don't know, sometimes I just go lazy routes. Because, like, I know, obviously that's not supposed to be showing as it is, but it'll be fine. Couple more stitches if I can. See, like, that looks okay. That hit it pretty well. Just not the very edge little corner pieces. My presser foot's a little crooked here. Let me help it a little bit. All right. Let's see this disaster. I mean, masterpiece. Most important is pressing. Yeah, I've gotten better about that, that's for sure. Yeah, a little strange on the cuff just because, again, I'd rather cover up the nastiness of what's under this than have the cuff be like totally lined up like that. And I mean, this part will be kind of like covered up and underneath anyway. So the part that you'll see on the sleeve, it's pretty clean. The pleats are a little funky. Still don't know what I did there. But I mean, everything else, it's not too bad. I just want to be done with the sleeves, so I'm just going to accept it. We will try a little bit on this other one, and I'll maybe go back later and clean up these little nubbins. And yeah, maybe I'll try less of a fold here. Maybe much less of a fold. And maybe just for Amy, we'll try a little basting. All right, Amy, you convinced me. No, kidding. Let me quickly check this as well. Run it along the edge, make sure it's gonna line up okay. We do need a touch of overhang. We are using some snaps on this because my buttonhole machine, or my buttonhole foot, and I don't know, the process of making a buttonhole with this sewing machine never works. Ever. Could be a tension issue. Could be a number of things. Okay, this looks good though. I was trying this last time to see if it lined up. I don't know if this is really the best way to do this, but it seemed like it was working for me last time. That's about the right distance, I do believe. Okay, so you're saying, I think, oh wait. No, this is right. Okay, this is correct. Right side of a cuff, wrong side of the fabric. Why did I move that? I should pin this. All right, we are going to attach this now. Amy, are you working on your pattern, or is the cat still going crazy? Oops. Sliding a little bit there. cat is a bit crazy. Fair enough. I did forget after I added this last time. I should have pressed down here. I did it the first time, just not when I reattached it. All right. Next, this thing. So in theory, what it's saying on this is that we press the long edge of a cuff 1 centimeter or 3/8. This tape measure is 3/8. I'm going to try to do a little bit less than that. Actually, quite a bit less than that. Maybe half of that. Like half a centimeter. Do I have... Give me 1 second. Oops. Confetti Yeti, if you're there, not forget about the hydration notice. I was just looking at my water. Still work in progress. Did not forget your suggestion though. Thank you. Okay, that's still a centimeter. Wait a minute. Wasn't it supposed to be 3/8 wide? It's definitely not. That's definitely not what it is. Okay, well that makes more sense. Yeah, I definitely went a little bit too far with that. Now I know. What measurement did I think that was? I'm so confused. Everything I know is a lie. Glad I measured it. It does kind of go against my motto of don't measure, cut twice. But I guess there is benefit in cutting, or in measuring. Kind of just trying to press it with this a little bit. Hydration is great. I do love hydration. I will hydrate right meow. Oops, I forgot to switch the camera back so you could see my errors, the ways that I did things wrong. Cheers. Should press this real quick. Okay, Amy. So you're saying for the basing, try and base the fold line. Base the fold line. Okay. So you're saying this line here where we're attaching the cuffs, to just base that? Why would we base that? Educate me on your ways, please. Right? That is what you're saying? Oh. Oh. You mean the step that I already did? Yeah. Oh. Oh. All right, Amy, we'll come back when I make another jacket. And when I do those cuffs, then I'll base on the fold. I promise. Whoops. Now I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Great idea. Maybe next time. Gonna put that back there. Okay. Anywho. Not Amy just sitting there, just at the screen. Oh, my apologies. You do you. Unfortunately, I do that far too often. Faster than measuring and better than eyeing. I don't disagree. I definitely see the vision for that. I just didn't know what you meant when you were saying specifically on that fold line. But yeah, that makes sense. And that would be way better to follow. And yes, I definitely do eye things most of the time. Most of the time we're doing a little eyeball. But I don't disagree. Okay, I think this is looking good though. And then we can go around and do it. Then we'll do the folds. Top stitch on the other side. Yes, yes, yes. This is lining up perfect now that I actually measured it. At least I measured it. At least we did a little double check. Even though we didn't baste it, this will definitely be cleaner. I'm sure of it. The main issue is discovered. All right. That's looking better. That's aligning better. It's faster to baste. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, we will clean up the seam a little bit, but I just want to see it a little bit here. How are we laying? How are we looking? Yeah, that's gonna be much, much nicer. Cool. I'm happy with it. I've learned, and I have a trick to try next time. It's a win-win. Trim down a good amount of this, I think. Just trying to take out the corner. Don't know if that's the best strategy, but that's our strategy. I'm gonna turn out the sleeve real quick. Oh, by the way, thank you to all of my followers. I hit 100 followers, and I wasn't live. I didn't even get to see it. I just checked my notifications, and boom, I have the followers. Thank you so much. Why didn't you do it when I was here? Point turning, please. Let's turn those points. How are we doing on time here? Not too bad. Have about 45 minutes left. This will be the last piece I have to do on the sleeves, so we will definitely be able to get to start the placket. And I had an issue there on the first go around that I've learned from. So hopefully that'll be mostly smooth going. But I think that's kind of the most difficult part of this project. At least that's what they said in the instructions. And I kind of agree. But also it's not that bad. And what I will do now is I will baste that zipper down. Yes, look at that. There's a tiny bit exposed there, but in comparison to the other cuff, even with having this lay flat and covering up the seam, we're still pretty much even up top. So that top stitch is gonna look much cleaner on this, and it'll look much more finished. Yes. Wear the things. Wear and represent. We do have a little ad break coming up in 2.5 minutes. I don't play pre-rolls, so ads don't play when you join the stream. I just kind of bulk it up in one section so that nobody gets interrupted on ads, or nobody gets interrupted on the stream rather, by ads. So we'll take a little break, we'll do a little hydration, and then we'll come back. I think I can finish this though real quick. Before the ads. Just get under there, please. I think we're good to go. I was fiddling with this a little bit, but I still could have adjusted a little bit better right there. Oh well. Sliding around, please. Ah, 25-second sleds. Quickly. Oh, I went too far there. Whoops. Did we beat the Eds? I think they're just about to start, and we just finished the top stitch. Oh, but I did not line that up. Terrible end. Boo. Bad sewist. Boo. Yeah, not great. Actually terrible. I kind of hate that top stitch. Wow. Oh, whoops. I did the wrong... Wow, that's sad. I hate that. Alright. Well, we'll take a quick break while the ads are running, I believe, or they will start here in just a moment. What a terrible top stitch. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, that is so messy. Yikes. Okay, well, enjoy your ads. Thanks, Jeff Bezos. What is next? What is next? Top stitch there. Placket time. Do 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 do. What a disappointing top stitch. Wait, wait, wait. Are we back from the dreaded ads? I believe so. I have the left placket in me hands, and I have to do a little press on this Then we attach it this side, and then we start attaching the zipper, which I will get out of my cool Notion drawer here. Unfortunately, my metals do not match. I have some like gunmetal, silvery type of snaps, but I have a gold zipper. The good part is though, the zipper is totally hidden. You won't see it because this piece, as long as these, cover up the zipper entirely. You only see it when you're zipping and unzipping. So that is all right. All right, let's do a little pressing. Lovely. All right. You're back. Welcome back, Amy. Okay, so now, what happened before, one of the instructions here is we fold the placket, because ultimately what's going to happen is it sits a little bit like this on this side of the jacket. What it didn't totally outline in the instructions is that after you do that fold, you unfold it again because you actually sew it on like this and then it gets folded out. So it's sitting like that, if that makes any sense from my little demo there. So that had caused me some issue the first time around because I was trying to figure out what was wrong because the zipper wasn't laying properly. Turns out it was just a little misdirection, a little misunderstanding. No, I shouldn't use my blade for that, but we did. Okay. So I think we can attach that on. So much fabric here. It's like it's an entire garment. All right. This matches the bottom line, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Here we go. I'm still disappointed by my top stitch on that cuff. Of course, the cuff lays so much better. The top stitching was just terrible. We'll do better next time. Get everything nice and lined up here. Whoops, that's not lined up. Do a little back stitch. keeps sliding a little bit. There's just so much fabric here. So what is this pattern that you haven't been working on yet, Amy? If I may ask. What type of thing are you sewing? Huh. That's a new thing I haven't ran into for my technological issues. My headphones are dying. If it's not one thing, it's another. Classic technology. Next pattern is a bird style magazine. Nice for January. Wool skirt. Ooh, that sounds nice. Sounds cozy as well. Didn't entirely line up, but that's okay. There's gonna be a collar and everything going right there. But now we got this nice piece like that. Press the left placket in half, sew to the front, press the seam allowance towards the left front. Yes. All right. Move you guys out of the way, I guess. I like to sign my work a little bit. So these are my initials here. And then another thing I do, this is my initials that I just freehand on this, like my DIY embroidery. I don't have them here, but I have like little paper prints of my signature like this, and I just tape it onto there. And I do have a different needle I use for that, so don't worry, I'm not ruining needles over and over and over again. But I tape on my paper, and then I follow it with the needle to sign this. And that's kind of how I finish off all my work. I also use the same type of embroidery thing for this, but I will add the date onto it, or at least the year that I did it. And those are kind of like my finishing pieces of my work. I just did it a little bit early on this because one, I thought it'd be cool to be on the pocket flap like that. And then I did the signature on the other side because I didn't really have room to do it elsewhere. And before I had too many pieces of fabric and too much bulk, I added it on. Nice, that's looking good. Okay, now we work on the placket on the left side so that we add the zipper. And then the zipper will eventually sit right behind this cool little piece. Just fix the width of the skirt. Has too much ease. Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking. As far as like going between drafting my own patterns or just using commercial things, I think there's just a happy medium where you just find something that works for the most part and then just modify it a little bit to fit perfectly to you. Which I think that's kind of always what you do with patterns, right? For the most part. Anyway, these are like just the little things I just cut out. I'll cut out a little stencil of it and then I add it on there. Also, there's a lining in this jacket that I have to work on the fabric yet, but we're gonna have tacos on the inside. Huh? We do like tacos. Let's see. Tasty, I know, right? Every time I open my jacket, I'm gonna go, damn, I want a taco. What side is the actual zipper on for this, on this piece? Because I do think that matters. It is on the right side. Okay. So because we're working on the left placket, and we do need our zipper. Oh, this is different though. Huh. Okay. In that case then, we do want the zipper on this side. Actually, this piece, whatever this piece is called. But we do want that on the left side. I think, right? Am I thinking about that correctly? Place the zipper wrong side facing against the right side of the facing. So where is my, that's my left placket piece. I don't need that anymore. This is the right placket, which we do not yet need. Right facing, wrong, left facing. That's the one. That's the ticket. Paid no attention to the interfacing on the back. I definitely did not cut it the wrong way and just use the same piece. I should have rotated, flipped the pattern. Since interfacing goes one direction, I can't flip it. So yeah, pay no attention to that though. That did not happen. Don't worry about it. It's fine. There are a couple of lines to copy over here for this. So I will grab those because I think that helps with aligning where the zipper is going to actually sit. It is a separating zipper, yes. Yeah. I'm just noticing though that the piece, the actual zipping mechanism, it's on this side of the zipper, which would be on the left side of the jacket, whereas the other zipper I was doing, or I was using, it was on the right side. So it's just a little bit different, but I think it should all work the same. Oh. Oh, I didn't actually know there's a difference like that. Okay, my headphones are dead. So I'm just going to trust that everything sounds good and all right and okay. But you'll have to let me know something doesn't work, because I can no longer hear. Ooh, this is gonna be even more awkward for myself. Now I won't hear the music. Now I'm actually just gonna be alone talking to myself in a room. Ooh. Ooh. Don't know if I like this. This might be a little bit worse for me. Should I do little snips here? Let's do tiny, tiny, tiny little cuts for my markings instead of doing like a chalk thing. There's one here and one here. Wow, this is awkward for me. I don't even get awkward on the streams. I don't even feel awkward, but just the fact that I can just hear myself ramble to myself. That's weird. No tunes. Just the random show tunes and songs that pop up in my head all the time. Okay, got those copied over. Oh, I didn't switch. My bad. If it's on the left, and then it's a right. Why is that though? What's the difference? What does that even mean? What does it even mean? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's right, because it'll go like that, I think. Yes. Okay. You don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Is it just me that thinks it's kind of weird? Wait, what are we doing? Okay. Do a couple of pins, but then I will be basting this down. Same with button placement. Really? I had no idea. It still doesn't make any sense to me. But now that I know that's a thing, I'm just gonna do both. Mix it up once in a while. Why not? Directional zippers. Strange. And buttons. I want to research that after a stream. Like, understand why. What does it matter? Okay, get this piece out of the way. Ah yes, we know we are in full swing of construction when the desk is just entirely in shambles. Just complete mess. Okay, so I think... Yeah, yep. I think that's all looking good. I could put on my zipper foot. I should put on my zipper foot. But we don't need it. Right? We'll totally be okay. Huh? Amy? Basting stitch? What do you think? What do you think? Are we proud? Are we proud? You're proud. Amazing. Hey, Brittany. How's it going? Did you get your class organized? Welcome in, welcome in. We are working on the jacket still. We have it here. We have just put some of the front on. We just put the placket on here. And we are working on getting the zipper for the back parts. We're gonna put a zipper piece right back here. So yeah, it's coming along. It is coming along. Just finished on the sleeves as well. And for the first time on stream, my headphones died. So now I'm sitting here actually talking to myself in my room and feeling a little bit crazy. Feeling a little insane, not gonna lie. I usually don't talk to myself much. Streaming is the most I've talked to myself. Okay, we basted that on. Now, pin or baste the facing and the zipper to the left front placket. Right side facing. Facing is shorter, that's right. Pin or baste. Amy, which one should we do? Should we pin or should we baste? This is a quiz. Pin? What? What do what do you mean? Yes, you did. Nice. That's what I do. Amy, you're giving me mixed information here. Basting and now the no, I'm kidding. I get it. Different applications, different purposes. Yeah, I think I did a pin it as well the first time, just because we're gonna be sewing it together anyway. So I agree. You passed the test. Yes, you did. You just have to get your prints out for their folders. Nice. Very cool. Well, hope that all goes well for you. Enjoy your class, and I'm telling you, let me know when that field trip's happening. I live nowhere near that place anymore, but I would love to go to that discount outlet. The 1 or 2 times that I went, I didn't have any projects in mind, so I just walked around that massive place. Amy, I'm talking about, there's a place in Chicago, and it's this old, like, warehouse factory thing. Insanely huge building, and it's just floor to ceiling. Huge spools or bolts of fabric of every single type. It's some of the biggest selection I've seen. It's crazy. It's madness. And I didn't get anything when I went before. Actual tragedy. Absolute tragedy. I know I don't know how I walked out of there with anything. Listen, at the time I just wasn't sewing as much as I am now. That's part of why I wanted to do the stream, to encourage myself to start sewing more often. And oh, so sad that I didn't get anything. And now I don't live by there. Shame. Next time I'm there though, for sure. We'll be stocking up. Fully stocking up. Okay, there is that zipper, so we'll have to keep mind of that. Pin or baste the facing and zipper to the left plackets. Sew and press the seam allowance towards the placket. Yeah, okay. Definitely makes sense to pin here. I don't even know really why they say the whole basting thing for this. Of all the steps, this is the one where they say to baste. I don't entirely see why, to be honest. Why is this any different? Maybe because of the zipper, I guess. But still. I don't get it. It's a little bit shorter here, but this is how it's supposed to be. This is all part of the hem allowance, or the actual hem at the bottom of the jacket itself. Wasn't just me not measuring. This time. This time. Any other time, I probably didn't measure it right. As we saw today, I learned that the measurement I thought I was following was not the measurement at all. I love when that happens. Brittany, I think I heard you said you had done like classes at community centers and stuff like that. What type of projects do you do in your sewing classes? Also, it's so cool that you teach sewing classes. I've gone to a handful myself. I did like a sewing basics like 101 where they kind of teach you about like the anatomy of your machine. And then I've made like a tote bag, or not a tote bag. It was like a zipper bag and a quilted style pillowcase. We made a pin cushion and some pajama pants. And it was like 2 classes, like 6 or 8 hours each. You only bought buttons at Mood? Amy. That's even worse. You went to Mood Fabric, and you bought notions? Oh no. That's still on my list. I have yet to go to Mood. I did order some samples, which are actually right here. I ordered some swatches from them for this jacket design, but they were just kind of, they looked better on the site than what they showed up as. It's really nice fabric, really nice canvas, but they're kind of basic. Not really worth the whole shipping from New York and everything, you know? So we didn't do it. And I would never have really gone with like online purchasing of fabric because I need to feel everything. That's all I do when I'm walking around a fabric shop is, actually speaking of which, what time is it? That's all I do when I'm walking around a fabric shop is just feeling every single piece of fabric. And I just realized with the timing, I do need to go. So I think I'm gonna just finish this one side of the placket. We got half of it done. I'm pretty sure this will work. But yeah, I will need to close up because I need to go shopping for some more fabric. Do I need the fabric right now? Not entirely, but I will need it. I'm just trying to check. Sew and press the seam allowance towards jacket. And I'm going down this side, I guess. So then we'll fold out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Understood. Should I go from the bottom with this? That seems like it'll be easier, I believe. I'm just gonna go like this. Please, fabric, stay on the table. There's, once again, too much fabric. That's the other disclaimer I'll say, Amy, is I'm quite slow with my work here. Take my time. And I still make mistakes, but I like to take my time. Because all in all, I'm still pretty new at what I'm doing here. I've definitely gotten some confidence and like understood many foundational things over a couple of years I've been doing it and over my projects, but I still have many things to learn. As you maybe can already see from my my progress. But I am just okay with that. because I'm enjoying the process. And I'm making garments that people compliment. And I live with those compliments forever after I get them. They are beautiful buttons. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. As long as you got some beautiful buttons. Usually they bought patterns they needed to help with, and I taught from that. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Like a bring your own thing and work on the project. I love that. I've seen options like that for classes. I've just never taken advantage of it. But that would be so cool because there's so many times. Luckily, I have the stream now, but there's so many times where I've been stuck on like a piece, 1 or 2 steps on something I just don't understand, and you can't always just Google like, what do I do with this step in this pattern? Where's my zipper end? Oh yeah, this goes all the way to the top actually. Take a big trip to New York just to go to Mood. You got your wedding dress fabric from there? Oh my god. Brittany, that is incredible. What? Damn. Brittany was styling on him with that wedding dress. What the hell? Brittany, I had no idea. I had no idea the style you had. Should have known. I should have known. All right. All right, all right, all right. Also, I didn't realize when I got this jacket that the zipper was two-sided. I did not recognize that. I should have looked a little bit closer at this. This is the one thing that I bought from Joanne in some of their closing sale stuff. The one thing. Oh no, I missed. Did I miss it in other places? Damn. I need to touch that up actually. I thought I was okay. I guess not. Okay. Lesson learned. Probably would have been better if I basted it, right, Amy? Should have just basted it. No pinning. But yeah, look at this. Now we have... It's kind of hard to tell what's going on here. Now, we have this side, so when it's closed, it's going to be nice and clean like a so. And then right when you open it, flip it open, we'll have on the inside just a nice little clean zipper. And then the placket like this, it follows the neckline, and it'll go around, go under the shoulder like that. So there we go. That is half of the placket done. We're halfway there. And then afterwards, I mean, we're kind of getting in the home stretch. Really getting in the home stretch. We have to do the other side of the plackets. We add in the collar, which will be another thing I have to troubleshoot. That was one thing that didn't work entirely how it said it was going to here in the pattern. I did something wrong on the collar last time, so I have yet to cut out the collar. But then we attach the sleeves, we add the lining, we put on our notions, and then boom, this thing will be done. We'll do a little try-on. How about we do a little try-on? It's still a little big, but you should continue your coat, Amy. You should continue your coat. And you can do it with me on stream. You don't have to be on stream. You can do it with me while I stream. You can join me. We can sew together. You should do it. I think your jacket will look, or your coat, I think your coat will look way cooler than mine. So you should. Look at that. We are getting there. We are getting there. We're going to take this off. Hang on. My mic is a little messed up. Less pockets? What do you mean less pockets? Yeah, I've actually never worn something with so many pockets. I picked this pattern like a year or two ago, just because I hadn't done pockets like this before. And I wanted to give it a go. I haven't had a jacket like this, so this is just a fun little experiment. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'll do a little twirl so you can see. Maybe you can kind of see what I was saying, but like, you see how much fabric there is here? There's quite a bit going on. One of the final pieces that we have to do with this is we have a pull cord to put around on the inside to kind of bring it in so it'll look a little bit like this. Kind of doing it this way just so I can try to get a visual for like if I put any tension on this, given it'll be on the inside, so we'll see a little bit better. I think it'll help make it so the jacket doesn't look so much bigger on me, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of fabric. I went with a medium size on this. And maybe it was too big for me. I don't know. The jacket's made to be a little bit bigger, I think, to fit for things underneath. Like, I think they factor in if you're wearing a sweater or layers underneath. But still looking a little on the large side for me. But I'm having fun doing it. The other thing with the length, it's a little long, but I think I'm just going to bring it up all the way to like the bottom of the pocket. And I think it'll sit okay. I think it'll sit okay. You had coats like that? Yeah. So a little disappointed with the size. I should have... I noticed that with the test jacket. I should have done something about that, and I should have maybe downsized it. But I didn't, because I thought it'd be okay. But yeah, in hindsight, well, hindsight always, you know. Anyway, I'm going to do a little cleanup like we always do to finish off real quick. Just a little wind down. And then we'll close it out for the weekend. Amy, it was a pleasure having you here today. Hope you had an okay time hanging out here with us for the first time. But I appreciate your follow the other day. Glad you joined. Thank you for your tips as well. I do value them, and I always appreciate when people give some input and some things they find work for them. Because we can always learn. We can always learn from each other too. So I appreciate your tips. Appreciate your time and hanging out. Brittany, it was great to see you today as well. Always check the finished garment measurements. I did. I picked the size that was supposed to align with most of my measurements, I thought. But I guess not. I guess I didn't do it good enough. I'll do it better. I did check the measurements for sure. I tested my measurements beforehand to compare with what the pattern was saying. I don't know where I went wrong. Oh yeah, we also did the sleeves today. Still kind of disappointed with how I ended up with the top stitch on the cuffs, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll learn and I'll do better next time. But yeah, here, look, we can see. Hey, it's done, right? We did it. Woohoo! Yeah, we did it. It's done. Congrats us. All right, I think we're pretty much cleaned up. We've done it. Yet another stream down. A little bit more progress. We learned. We sewed. We had a good time. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Have a great weekend. Hope you have great luck with any of the projects you're working on over the weekend and any other time in between. We'll be back on Tuesday next week. We will keep working on this. We'll put the other side of the placket on, so then we'll be able to have a zipper going up. We'll probably start tackling the collar. We'll set the sleeves so they're not just kind of sitting here. And then we'll be good. Be pretty close to a finished jacket. Exciting, exciting stuff. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend. And as always, see you later. Bye.